All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. Double honor to the apostle and great millstone that rule well. And salutations to the icon and teaching this truth of the folk on the earth, in the city, love the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai throughout the folk on the earth, and the few sisters that listen as well, man. So this is just a quick lesson, well, through the spirit. Basically just going into all these false prophets, man. And people don't understand that being basically a false prophet or a wicked pastor or things like that, and you have a great condemnation that's upon your head, man. And it's proven more and more. A lot of these Israelite camps, or I don't give them no credit, but we have to talk about it because judgment is going to go throughout the earth. And the Lord said, what, in Psalms 37 and 39 and 28, Salakia, that he loveth judgment. And he said that he's angry with the wicked every day. So the more and more that we do wickedly, especially the wicked pastors, man, because they know right. They know certain things and what to teach, what not to teach. And they rather if they doing it in a wicked way, meaning they sold out, or they did it just wicked, period. Because, you know, Jake covered this. Jake see money, and Jake want to what? Ball. Jake want to do whatever they can do to get that money. And that's not how we supposed to be, man. And that's why the Lord is going to start judging wicked pastors and, man, wicked people, period, man. That's why the scripture tell you that in Psalms, in Proverbs, whatever you got too, brother, they say that the Lord is created the day of evil for the wicked. So that day is approaching fast, man. And we know that it's going to be a time never been before. We know this time is going to be real ugly. Jacob's trouble right around the corner. So why mislead the people? But everybody have a job to do, and everybody have an agenda. And when that agenda come to a play, and you can't say you didn't know. You can't say the Lord didn't give you a chance. So whatever you got, brother.
Yeah, just real quick. Back you up. It says in 1 Corinthians chapter 6, I start at verse 9. It says, "Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind, nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revilers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of Yahweh. And such were some of you. But ye are washed, but ye are sanctified, but ye are justified in the name of the Lord Yahweh Shai by the Spirit of our power." He's just backing the brother up, man, because, hey, you know, he talked about how some of these guys in these whorehouses, whether they're in a whorehouse teaching or out, you know, they have a covetous spirit, you know, basically using the word for dollar signs, man, or for some type of vainglory, you know, which that's something that we see a lot, because right here it says, "And such were some of you, but ye are washed." So that means if you are washed, you're not going to teach another person, or, you know, mainly another Israelite person, because we are the ones who pertain to the adoption, the services of the Most High. You know, we are the ones that can repent for our sins. So you're not going to go teaching your fellow Israelite brother or sister that it's all right to do what's abominable unto the Lord, like be effeminate, you know, like trim thy ways for love, man. You know, and that's what a lot of these people are doing, you know, in these whorehouses within their doctrines, man. They're just trimming their ways for love, and they're not giving the people the true word of Yahweh Shai.
And then on top of that, the Lord has set you to be a leader, a great leader in the sight of Israel, and you chose to be a wicked leader. But it's cool because everybody come back into that lot, man. Just like it was wicked prophets and wicked pastors, and it's wicked people found in Israel, man.
I'll do one real quick.
Bible
only because you talked about they are so like. Yeah, well, I'll finish that off first. This is back in 1 Corinthians 6 and 12. It says, "All things are lawful unto me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any. Meats for the belly, and belly for meats. but Yahweh shall destroy both it and them. Now the body is not for fornication, but for the Lord, and the Lord for the body.
And that's what the thing is too, man. Hey, because idolatry. Remember, that's the reason why a lot of these things is going on in the world, man. Hey, that's the beginning of turning away from your maker, man. And being covetous and being idolatry is the reason why we're in this situation now, man. Because guess what? We don't know who to serve. They don't know who to serve. Now, our people into every fucking thing. Atheist, Muslim, into Buddhism, motherfucking all type of things. Madness, man. And look how these things restrain our people from growing, man. And the Lord told us that if we keep the law, we shall have prosper and we shall have good success. But we went into all these other things, all these other false gods, because of these wicked pastors or these wicked leaders, Christians, Christianity and all this other stuff, which restrained us and put us on the bottom, man. You wonder why it's so much killing? Because of Christianity. It's because of atheists, because of all this madness that's out here, man. But soon, the Lord is going to expose all you people. Now, I don't want to mention this group, but it's a group out here that went and fucking did graffiti on the fucking wall, man. And they supposed to be a Hebrew Israelite camp, man. Now, we know Esau going to use those things to what? Come against us. So that we can point us in a bad light. Like we just out here doing criminal acts. That's madness, man. But this the type of group and this the type of people that we dealing with, man. Like what logic is to fucking write for greedy? I can't even talk. Graffiti on anywhere, man. Especially if it's not your fucking property.
Especially you writing the Lord's name and things like that. Like it's just not weird. That's not right. It's kind of weird, man.
It's weird, man. But it's showing you that these people have sold out, or these people is not in their right mind. Either way, they are wicked, man. That's wicked. What profit that? Just like the Apostle Boss said, man. What profit that in the scriptures saying that you do that? What's the purpose of that, man? But these people do these things because they carnal minded, man.
This is Jeremiah 5:26. It says, "For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap. They catch men." You know, and if I may point out, now what if I myself, you know, was a feeble-minded brother, and I seen that, and I felt like that was okay, you know, and I wanted to go follow those men and do some bull crap like that. Now they done set a trap for me in my head, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm caught up in that. Now they done misled their whole congregation, their whole church, and now you're gonna have men coming under them thinking that those type of things are okay, in which it's not, man.
It's not.
It says in this is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 14. It says, "Let them alone, they be blind leaders of the blind. And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch." And that's what we don't want. That's why we have to continue to study to show ourselves approved. You know what I'm saying? And basically rightfully divide the word of Yahweh Bashmi Yahushua, because we don't want to mislead ourselves first and foremost, or anyone else, man. You know, we want the blood to be off our hands, not go out here lying to our people and basically mislead them, lead them astray from the way of Yahweh Bashmi Yahushua, and basically have their blood on our hands, man.
Yeah, that's why the scripture tells you in Sirach, it's one he that damn, let me get it. Salakia, brother. I don't want to butcher it because it's basically saying that you don't want to be unprofitable to yourself, because it's a man that's seeming like he wise, but guess what? He's not unprofitable to himself. He's not using the law for himself, man. He's telling all these other people this and that, but guess what? He's not doing it. And that's what a lot of wicked Pharisees and Sadducees did back then, man. That's why the Lord told them what? Do what they say, not what they do. Because their conduct don't match up with their words, man. Hey, this damn, What's that? This Sirach 37:19. It say, "There one that is wise and teaches many, and yet is unprofitable to himself." And that's what a lot of these wicked pastors is, man, because they teach this law. And it tell you, and I believe in Timothy, right, that they say gain is godliness, man, and that the love of money is the rule of all evil, and that's their mindset. Now, don't get me wrong, money is a defense. Ain't nothing wrong with money. Money is not wicked, but when you take it and do it in a malicious and a covetous way, then it become wicked, man, because that's all your mind and eye is towards, man. Towards, man. And that's not what the Lord told us to do. This 1 Timothy 1:8, it say, "But we know that the law is good if a man use it lawfully," man. So we know certain things that Jake do, it could be expedient, but guess what? You have to do it in a moderation, man. Do it in a way that it benefits you or that person, man. It say, "Knowing this, that the law is not made for righteous men," like the brothers read in Corinthians. Hey, if these things, the whoremonger or effeminate, can't what? Enter the kingdom of heaven. Because guess what? He's not doing right. It say, "But the lawless and disobedient," which all these people are, especially the 2/3, but especially you niggas and you pastors, man. "For the ungodly and for the sinner, for the unholy and profane, and the murderer and the father of the murderers of mothers, and for manslaughter, for whoremongers, for them that devour themselves with mankind, for manstealers, for liars, for perjury person, and them if they be any other thing that is contrary to sound doctrine," man. And that's everybody that's not doing and teaching this truth. Hey, if you're not teaching this truth, you are against the truth, man. And it's cool because guess what? This the judgment that is set for people like that, man. This Jeremiah 23:1. It say, "Woe be unto the pastor that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pastor, saith the Lord. This saith the Lord Yahweh of Israel against the pastor that feed my people. Yet have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them." And you're not visiting them, man. You're not preparing the people for the things that shall come. You're not preparing the people knowing that Esau is our enemy. You basically telling them that they can be friends with the enemy, man. And doing that, that's not protecting them, man. Remember, you don't love your neighbor by telling the neighbor that Esau is a friend of you. No, you tell your neighbor that Esau an enemy so that he can prepare not to deal with Esau at all, man. That's why we in this bullshit now, man. When you read in Maccabees, what was one of the things that one of the Maccabees brothers failed? Trying to be, cahoots with Esau. Ain't no cahoots, man. He's going to tell you that he never trust our enemy. He's going to lie. He's going to slay. He's going to do all these things, man. And he's going to stab you right in the back. Just like all you false prophets. Wait till things really crack down. You're going to be on your own for covenant money, man. It said, "Behold, I will visit you upon the evil of your doing, saith the Lord. And I will gather the remnant out of the flock of my country where I have driven them, and will bring them again to their fold, and they shall be fruitful and increase." So the Lord is going to get his elect out of this madness, man. Out of this madness. They was predestinated to what? Be called. You know why? Verse 4. It say, "And I will set up shepherds over them, which shall feed them, and they shall fear no more, nor be dismayed, neither shall they be lacking, saith the Lord," man. So the Lord is going to set up real prophets to what? Feed the people the real truth, man. And you can just go to, man, many scriptures, man, proving that. But back on them false prophets, you go to Micah 4. We can go to Ezekiel, the 9th chapter, the 13th chapter, man. All these precepts proving that these are wicked people, man. That they don't lead the Lord chosen people in the right way, man. They lead them astray. So if you got anything, go, brother. So we didn't want to make a long, drawn out video, man. But through the Spirit, it need to be touched, man. Because more and more, the Lord is finna start executing judgment, man. And that's what people don't understand. Either get right or just die, man. And that's what really how the Lord look at things right now, man. Either you gonna get right, get your life in order, serve Yahweh Shema Shai, or you gonna fucking die, man. And that's plain and simple, man. So with that, I want to say, call Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honor to the apostle and great millstone that rule well. And salutations to the icon and teaching that's true out before on the earth, true city, man. Till next time, I want to say shalom and a ball.